Hello and welcome. This is Crystal Meach with Initiations to Esoteric Knowledge, Part 16. This is Tao in the Heart, Rumble, and YouTube channel. I just want to summarize Part 15. We discussed ways women emasculate men. And we gave the example of a woman emasculating a man. It was Selena and Roberto was our example. And we walked through the thought process and programming of a feminist. And we noticed how it happens so fast within seconds of the first interaction between a man and a woman. The emasculation can occur. And the point is to be consciously aware of your thoughts and realize how you exchange with your world in each moment. You realize your choices and your power. And if people are not consciously aware of how their words, attitudes, and thought process is a weapon, people are basically walking around operating with the intention of peace, but not reflecting it. And you see that reflection by the results you have in your life. Transition of attitude. So we're moving from wanting and getting to receiving and giving. And there's two questions to put you in that frame of mind. May I ask a question? And how can I help? And this helps you and the other person let their guard down. So from that previous episode, notice how Selena felt objectified by Roberto noticing her body. Objectification of women, emasculation of men. They're essentially the same thing. Objectification of women is the equivalent of emasculation of men. Example: man goes to a strip club. The strippers are prostitutes. By calling the women prostitutes, she was reduced to something manageable. Why reduce her to something manageable? So that the man is in control again. The woman's body in dancing makes a man feel emasculated. Men immediately notice a woman's body language, and she can't hide her feelings. Control and trust. Control is about power. When there is a need for control, there is a lack of trust. When there is a need for trust, control is released. Emasculation and objectification is only happening due to a feeling or programming that power is lacking. There is power in being a man and a woman. Both have different power. Trust and openness allows both sexes to be in their power. So let's talk a little bit more about power. So you are creating from a space of disempowering or empowering another. If you are disempowering another, you first had to disempower yourself. Ask yourself, why do I feel the need to disempower? Was it programmed? How to pull it out from the root? Is it possible that disempowerment, whether it's objectification, emasculation, or another means, is due to the fact that you can't handle power? Disempowered means manageable and in control. Lacking trust and openness. What seeds are you watering? What is the power in being disempowered? We are going deep here. Put your goggles on and oxygen mask. and breathe. We're going back to the work of Neville Goddard. Whether you're conscious or not, you're creating every moment. Every moment you have a choice. Choice equals freedom. Even if you choose disempowerment, you feel there is a power in that choice. So if you choose disempowerment, what is your state of being? You need to control, you don't trust, and you're not open. What does that state create? It reflects that in your outer world. What is the power in being disempowered? You're saying you can't handle being empowered. So why can't you handle being empowered? What does it create? Open, trust, helpless, weak, chaos. Do any of these words trigger anything? Do you feel a need to control your results? Now, this is tough here. Does controlling involve breaking the mirror due to its reflection? Examples of objectification. Reduce someone to an object. Good example might be a child having a tantrum. You call him a brat. A deadbeat dad. Men are pigs. Ditzy blondes. Career woman. Objectification is not limited to women. It's done to everyone that we can't handle. It's taking a complex, multi-dimensional being and reducing it to a single, simple classification. Object equals thing. Example, in the military, the enemy is objectified in order to justify killing them. All labels are objectifiers. Everyone then becomes simpler and more manageable to handle. Giving up emasculating men prevents men from objectifying women. Men naturally appreciate women's beauty, sexuality, intellect, humor, and needs. If a man can keep his power, he will not be overwhelmed by women's power. If a man is triggered by women's power, the solution is to give him more power. The power that a man has, the more power that a man has, the more power that you both have. If a man is given enough power to handle a woman, he won't be overwhelmed and feel the need to steal the woman's power with objectification. Men and women are either both powerful or both weak. Truth. Every time a woman emasculates a man, it may provide temporary relief in the moment, but it's also reinforcing her weakness. Emasculation manifests from fear or frustration that was magnified. Emasculation disempowers both the man and the woman. Emasculation and objectification, they're deadly weapons. And it's an illusion that it's a natural way to defend oneself. It also creates a vicious cycle. Woman's state of mind. In an offensive defensive state, woman reflects as a tough girl, scared rabbit. Go back to part 15. Selena is first afraid that the appraisal by Roberto is her being objectified, when in actuality, Roberto was admiring Selena. When a woman's guard has been let down, a woman is more calm, happier, more powerful, more attractive, and pleasant to be around. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to providing more videos. Um, yeah, I would love to hear your comments and likes, subscribes, shares. Um, yeah, and email me if you get a chance. I would love to hear more.